I'm Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein of Doyle, and that just happened.
Hey guys, it is Front Row Joe. We made it onto the bus with the vegan beast, the Frankenshredder himself, Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein, and Trixie Lou.
Trixie Lou.
Yeah.
It's Trixie Lou.
Awesome, and certainly appreciate it again. Appreciate your time. Really appreciate you taking the time out. I know you're about to go on stage. The tour. About three months worth, and you're ending up in New York. You're maybe in the middle of it.
No, we just started.
you just started.
First page. There's 3 pages.
Yeah, so you got a little ways to go. How's it been going so far?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, and the reception is good. I wanted to ask, you've been doing this for a while. What have you seen in the evolution of the audiences? I mean, you started way back in the day. Now you're still doing it. What does the audience look like these days as opposed to when you first started out?
Not as enthusiastic as they used to be. I find, especially in the United States, everybody pretty much stands there and they're really quiet. When we go to other countries, they are into it a lot more, and they're louder and they give you more energy back. Last night was a tough crowd. Felt like we were playing in the practice space. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and you just came back from a UK tour, so is that what you're referencing? Is that the audiences are more into it over there?
Any country.
Any country but here?
Yes.
Why do you think that is? That it wasn't like that, right?
I think that they feel like they're entitled and they want everything for fucking free, and they would rather sit home and watch it on their phone so they don't come to the show. That's why when we did those Misfit shows, there was no phones allowed.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
So
is the internet and social media killing the live performances?
I think that does a little bit, but I also think it helps promote bands as well. But I think the downfall of music right now is illegal downloading.
That's still going on. That's still a thing, huh?
It's horrible. Everybody thinks, I'm just one person, but it's not just one person. And I always say, if I had a motorcycle shop and somebody came in and took a motorcycle, would that be a crime? Our songs are our product, and you take them, but you want more, but you don't pay us for them. How are we going to make more? That's why we do meet and greets, so we can eat. You know what I mean? My singer put it the best. He says, we're just a traveling t-shirt company with jingles to sell the t-shirts.
Yeah, wow. That's the state of the music business, right?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. So shows like this, you guys are constantly touring to pay the bills, to spread the word about your music as well. But that's one of the things is, again, you've been doing this for so long, and music genres have come and gone. We've had grunge, we've had disco, you name it, it's come and gone, but you've endured. What do you attribute to that longevity?
Good songs and a good singer.
Yeah.
A lot of kids coming into music, they think they have to sit in their room and learn arpeggios and G clefs and all the fucking bullshit. Study song structure, how to write and arrange a fucking good song, have a great singer, have a good look, and perform great. You don't have to be the best musician in the world. Only thing that I know how to play is the shit I play. I know nothing else. I'll build you a guitar. I don't know how to play it.
Yeah. So public service announcement from Doyle right here about supporting your favorite musical artists.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So speaking guitars, you beat yours like it owes you money. How many guitars do you go through, or does it spend more time on the workbench than on the stage getting repaired?
They've all been fixed quite a bit, but it breaks, you go to Home Depot, you get whatever looks like it could fix it, and you fix it with that. It's got to work. I don't care what it looks like.
Really, guitars by Home Depot. That's the
Some of the pieces, yeah. When they break, what are you gonna do?
yeah.
Take me to Home Depot right now.
That's hilarious.
Eat it tomorrow.
Yeah. Gotcha. So let's talk about the new record.
Okay.
It came out last year, the last part of last year. As We Die, you're touring on it right now, and it actually came out on your own label, Monster Man Records, as did the previous record. What was different in your approach to As We Die than the previous record?
As We Die has a different drummer on it, Brandon Pertzborn, who did a great job. And we have guests on it. We have Randy Blythe from Lamb of God on a song called Virgin Sacrifice. And on the title track, Kiss Me As We Die, we have Elisa Whiteclaws and Michael Amott from Arch Enemy.
Yeah, Alyssa, don't know that chick. Who is that again? No, that's really cool that Randy Blythe and those other, Lamb of God, huge fan. How did that all come about? Can you detail that a little bit?
The Randy one?
Yeah.
I called him up and said, you want to sing on a song? He said, yeah. And Alex said, let's send him Virgin Sacrifice. I said, I'll send him 3 songs. Let him pick one. Of course, he picked the right one that Alex wanted, and that was cool. So he came into the studio and he's like, what do you want me to do? I said, I'm going to sit here and play on my phone, do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's why you're here. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
That's awesome. So you really have Randy Blythe, his essence, what he brought to the song on that.
All of them. Michael Amott, I had that song written, and at the end it was just 2 choruses and out, and I'm like, this fucking song needs to go somewhere else. So I'm starting to write a solo for it based on the way Michael plays, because I've watched so many fucking shows, and I just sit there and I just watch him because he's great. You know what I mean? He hits one note and you're like, Jesus, what the fuck? And I was trying to write something based on the epic style he's got with the fucking vibrato and all that. I had the same first note as him, and while I'm trying to do, I couldn't come up with anything. I'm like, how the fuck does he do this? Text me while I'm doing it. It's like, save me a spot on your album for a solo. I'm like, I got something. You do it. It'll sound just like it. I told him, keep it slow and epic, and don't go past the 12th fret. I have to play it live.
Don't go past. That was the only limitation.
Well, he did. He went to he went to the B all the way past. I don't know how many that is, but now I can play past the 12th fret because I had to learn it.
So he pushed you then.
He pushed me there, yeah.
So kudos to him then. He's pushing you as a guitarist.
Yeah, and then the Elisa part, she was going to a studio in Montreal. We were driving. She's like, how about I do that song you want me to do? I'm like, I'd rather you listen to it and work on it. She goes, So we get there, and she goes, okay, what do you want to do? I said, I want some angelic, creepy shit here in the middle. So she goes, okay. So she rolls it. Then she does it. She goes, like that? I'm like, exactly like that.
Yeah, you pushed record on that shit, right?
Yeah. It was perfect. And then this just did it, different harmonies, and I'll just do a bunch of screams, and whatever you want to keep, you keep. Whatever you don't, you don't. Let me just do some shit. So she did like an hour or 2 on it, and it was done. And
yeah, that's
all her,
Yeah, that's really cool. I think what you're gonna add to that.
No.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the curiosities that people have is when 2 musicians are together. Do you collaborate? Do you try out new stuff from each other's, and say, what do you think about this? Or do you say, you know what you're doing, I do my thing, and we'll keep it separate? What about you two?
Me and her?
Yeah.
We don't talk music. We don't listen to music. We don't fucking touch guitars. If she picks a guitar and starts playing one, I'll go get one. You know what I mean? We just...
So no shop, no work talk whenever you're together?
No, we talk about, shitty monitors and makeup and hair and shit we know about. Yeah. But, she's doing a solo album now. Jamie Jasta is the producer. And I wrote some music for that. She's going to work on that. And they're all collaborating. She's got different artists sending in, blank songs for her to write the melody. And
oh, that's really...
guitar herself. She learned how to play guitar in 2 weeks, singing and playing at the same time chords I never heard of. I'm like, what is it with you? 2 fucking weeks.
That is really cool. Very talented, for sure.
Yeah, she's like a fucking Vulcan.
She's from another planet.
Absolutely. Yes.
Right on. Well, let's talk about we were talking with the TM just a little while ago. You did HorrorCon in New Jersey back in September. How did that all come about?
I have a guy who books that stuff, and he gives me the price, and I say yes or no, and we go do it.
Yeah, but why Doyle? You know, I mean, usually that's for monsters and, you know, and those that have played in movies and stuff. I know you got something coming up, but yeah, how did you fit into that?
Well, I'm a monster. Everybody knows who I am when I'm there, so I'm a big draw there.
Yeah.
You know, so they're happy to have me.
Yeah. And so what was that crowd like as opposed to the music crowd? Are they one and the same?
They're more collectors, more I would say, like I hate to use the words nerds or geeks, like with movies and memorabilia, toys, and you know what I mean.
But they wear that badge with pride, though.
Oh yeah, it's cool stuff. I mean, if I had a big house, which I don't, but if I did and I had a ton of money, which I don't, I would buy all that shit and put it in my house. But I don't have anything anymore.
Yeah, that's cool. So you had a good time.
Sometimes it's fun. I mean, it's a lot of work. I got to get up super early and do this. It's fucking hard.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I gotta be there for 8 fucking hours. Wear this shit for 8 hours.
And you got to be on. You got to smile and.
I don't smile.
There we go.
Only for kids and old ladies. Come here.
Awesome. Well, you know what? We've got a segment on this show that I just made up right now. It's called Deep Thoughts with Doyle. Are you down for that?
Sure.
All right. Doyle, if you could choose how you die, how would you go out?
Fucking.
That is the best answer for sure. And so cremated or buried?
Buried with plant some shit in me.
Plant some shit like actually in you.
Yeah, like a tree or some shit. I don't know.
Okay. So you said buried with some shit in you. What's the epitaph going to say on the headstone?
I don't care. I just want a headstone made like Johnny Ramone has. You ever see that one?
I haven't. Describe it.
My friend Wayne made it. It's just him playing the guitar, you know, and it's cool.
Right on. I like it. And last but not least, what do you want your legacy to be, Doyle?
Just great music, and you know what's awesome? That's really great. Every day, you know, I got an Instagram, and I must get 20, 30 people a day. I work out because of you. I play guitar because of you. I'm vegan because of you. That shit's cool.
Yeah. You're an inspiration for sure. Yeah. Feels weird, or are you settling into it, or still?
Feels normal. I don't know. I just, you know, I'm too blatantly honest, and it pisses a lot of people off, but I like that. So.
Yeah. Gotcha. So what's next? Do you wrap up first part of January on this tour? What's next after that?
Playing the NAMM show with Metal Allegiance.
Oh yeah. Mike Portnoy's outfit.
Yeah, Mike. I don't know what else. Doing the NAMM show. Got Strings coming out. Dean Markley. Working on some other products.
Well, I talked about Monster Man Records. I hear that's expanding. Can you detail a little bit more about that?
We signed a few bands, Element, A440, Dead Girls, Corp. I don't know who else we're signing. I kind of do this. I let my manager look at that shit because I really don't give a fuck, man. You know?
Yeah. So you're focusing on the music, and he's got the rest of it.
I got to write my music and work out and play my shit and do my thing, you know?
Yeah, right on. It takes a lot of work to be Doyle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a long day, man. It's fucking long. Clown's work is never done.
I understand. So I described to you a little bit about that just happened and how it came about. Over your long, storied career, is there one that just happened moment that stands out to you that happened to you?
You know what? The moments like that are when I meet somebody who's famous to me, or like somebody I'm inspired by, and they say my name first. My head explodes.
Do you have an example of that comes to mind?
I got a ton of them, man. You know, the baseball pitcher, Randy Johnson.
Oh yeah.
opens the door. Hey, Doyle, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go shoot this. He's a photographer. I'm gonna shoot this band. I'll come back and hang out. I'm like, what the fuck? And then Alice Cooper.
Oh, wow.
Huge Alice Cooper fan. You know, I go to the NAMM show. He's taking pictures. I say, gotta cut me in this fucking line. They do. He's like, hey man, I'm following you on Instagram. I know what you're doing. I'm like, ah. And then my girl did a video with him recently, him and Kane Roberts, and he knows my name. You know what I mean? It's sick. You know, he's a great guy, so sweet. James Hetfield, Marilyn Manson, you know, everybody. It's fucked up. You know, they meet you and they're just like, Phil from fucking Pantera. It's fucked up. You're just like, you don't think anybody knows who the fuck you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's really cool. That's certainly a great, that just happened moment.
Yeah,
so
every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Well, you're an icon, man. I mean, you started a whole new genre. Do you believe in fate?
Do I believe in fate? I don't know.
Because check this out. I mean, you were in the right place at the right time. Homeboy didn't show up. You were there with your gear, and now you're inserted into the most iconic punk band. Started a genre, part of history.
True. That's true.
So fate or circumstances? Lucky.
Lucky. Yeah.
Right on. Well, Doyle, certainly appreciate it, man.
All right, man.
It's been a blast. Appreciate the time. Guys, sitting here with Doyle, and that just happened.
Ready? I'm Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein, and you're watching This Just Happened. That just happened.
Yeah. Or you know what?
That did just happen.
Whatever.
I thought that was good.
That was good.
You should keep that one.
Yeah. We'll put that one.
Okay.